you outside for such funny clothes?
It sounds kind of crazy.
Diamond City surplus.
Yes,
Open
and if it were real,
24. Oh, I do hope
dangerous.
you're here to make a purchase.
I think it's way
It's
safer.
what I live for.
I'll take a look, sure.
Excellent.
Why do these objects keep moving? Because I move them. And then I forget. Here's music. Roy Brown is back. And so is that mean Butcher Pete. Pretty crazy stuff, right?
We sell everything. Stim packs, ammunition,
I've got a few minutes to browse.
the highest.
Uh-huh.
Hour service. Only at Diamond City Surplus. We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell
I'll take a look, sure.
the high. night, Diamond City Surplus is always open.
Can't talk now. Some other time.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client.
Nakano?
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that.
Huh. Mr. Nakano. But if you want my guess,
I'll go check it out.
the Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
That's how the hard cases always start.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
That song was, Hold On. It was by Three Sons. And, there's this bit of news that, it might, hang on a minute. I'll go back to the music that we usually play. If you had that, the Green Tech building was where those mercenaries lived. The Gunners, that's it. That was like their base, sort of. Only now they're pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so, I mean, I guess whoever killed them had to be even tougher, right? And there's, I don't even know if this is true or not, but there's this rumor that maybe the Institute was involved. But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. Probably. Segue. Back to the music, I guess. Now let's enjoy another one from one of the seeing spots. was Anything Goes by Cole Porter. That was Anything Went. Hey everybody, everybody who might be listening now. I hope that's a lot of people, but regardless. So there's a story, which I'm going to share with you. It's a story Billy, I'm told, he was separated from his family. I don't know quite how that happened, and I guess it doesn't really matter. So this kid, Billy, I guess he wound up running into, the Vault Dweller. Anyway, back to the music, I guess. So, how about Billy Ward and the Dominoes? This one, it's, I'll just play it.
Nice.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please.
What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
I'm with Valentine's detective agency. You asked for help?
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have... I know my daughter...
Uh-huh. I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs, if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
No, it's nothing. I don't want to distract you, Detective.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
No, it's nothing. I don't want to distract you, Detective.
Nothing else right now. Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Got it.
Whole lot of shaking. Whole lot of it. Yep,
That was, Big Maybell.
Hey, have you seen the, well, there's this article in, the newspaper, Public Occurrences. Boy, I mean, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a sin, you know. I'm not saying it's correct at all. And, you know, of course, the mayor, I mean, I was, I've asked to read, I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, it's, well, I mean, it just says here there's, nothing to worry about, that it's, you know, safe and all, everybody. Kind of. It's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird. Anyway, it's, well, it's something to think about, I guess. Here's a real classic from good old Nat King Cole. Orange-colored sky, and it's a good one, no matter what anyone says.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God, where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
You're listening to, Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. I hope you like this one. The song. I mean, not this. It's Ella Fitzgerald!
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Oh, God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around
Weapons
here.
are what's gonna win us back our island. We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. Sorry, you've caught us during but Alan...
I didn't come all this way to be interrogated by the likes of you.
What?
I knew I should have wasted him.
Listen, stranger, if my tone is short, it's because of dealing with knuckleheads like Alan Lee. This is no interrogation. More like a welcome party. People don't come to Far Harbor unless they have a powerful good reason. It might be I can help.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off! If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill. Eyes peeled, everyone.
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here.
Mariner?
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Oh, God! Defend yourselves!
Ready-o! Fire at will!
Thought I saw something.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. It's coming.
You just heard crawl out through the fallout.
Anglers!
So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah?
The fog's poison.
Well,
on account of the children of that.
Maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know. Of course.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog
It
and
sounds
the
kind of
creatures.
crazy, if you ask me.
Spits
And
out have
if
taken
it
the
were
whole
real,
island from my people.
it'd be
For
super
your help when
dangerous
we
if
needed it. You deserve
I
this.
think it's way safer to just sit here and play music.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like. I'm
done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it's time we do something.
No?
Sounds like you should deal with the children of Adam. Permanently.
The mainlander sees the sense in all this.
I will do everything in my power to keep the peace here. So go, Alan. Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
All your medical and food needs.
Whoa. Now that's some firepower there.
A lot of people only got the clothes on their back here.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations. Even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy. Took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since. Killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah! With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one.
Uh-huh.
Now, on Beatty. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island... Anyway, he made it back to... Of course, those...
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to people.
Take it one day at a time.
You need it?
The fog doesn't
Great
get
job,
us
Scott.
as strong.
You ain't armed. You ain't long for this war. Why my guns now?
Mariner.
The hull took a battering. To be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright. Handyman. The only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
For helping you out, I expect some appreciation in the form of caps.
You and me both. Been saving these whelps for ages without even a word of thanks. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper... And they won't be easy to come by.
Sure. Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery.
Life's too bloody short to be sober.
You want a bite? Need to make sure I can take your order.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
I'm not some no-name mainlander. I'm tough enough for your little island.
Sling a bit of lead on the hull, and now you sure things you'll see inland.
I helped the harbor out. I figure all of you owe me something at least.
If you're looking to square away some debt with the harbor, then you can get in line behind me. Listen, if you're dead set on this foolishness, get me a bottle of whiskey from the bartender, Mitch. Until then, we're done.
Hi.
You got my whiskey yet?
Here you go.
Ah, now you're talking. I can get you to Acadia, but you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy, than the real way.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me. Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line, the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul as sin, but it'll help. We need to move through the main old mountain trail is where we're. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead.
Right.
When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep
Jordan
your head down if you want to live.
Hey, everybody. Everybody who might be listening now. That's a lot of people, but regardless. So, Billy had told he was separated from his family. I guess it doesn't really matter. So this kid, Billy, I guess he wound up running into, the vault. Anyway, back to the music, I guess. Ray Smith is right behind you, baby. You should turn around. There might be something, but it's not Ray Smith.
Figured I'd have to take care of the bottle. Might just make a far harbor out of you. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. There's something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now... There's some... They're dead! There's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with. Puppies. We grow everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go. Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. We ain't alone here.
I'll be drinking toast to your corpse.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
And it's time to earn that next drink.
Fresh.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic, that's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those, too?
Go ahead and shoot her, then.
She ain't worth wasting ammo on. Too bad I left my hunting knife at home.
Do not sully this one with your blast.
Sure.
You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of...
You do know you're crazy, right?
Watch yourself outside.
I'm wasting time with a fanatic. Let's move on.
Witness the glow!
Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Excuse me.
Deep fog has all manner of nasties. And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. They'll be waiting. You need my help. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
You should come with me.
It might interest you. If not, hang on a minute, and I'll go back to the music that we usually play. If you hadn't heard, I mean, I guess most people know this, but maybe someone didn't. That the Green Tech building, where those mercenaries lived. The Gunners. That's it. That was like their base, sort of. Only now they're pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so, I mean, I guess whoever killed them had to be even tougher, right? And there's,
Hey.
I
Yeah?
don't even know if this is true.
Hey.
Go ahead.
There's this rumor.
It's time for us to part ways.
Come find me if you need me again, and I'll be ready.
But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. It's probably not. Right? Segue. Back to the music, I guess. Next is Bob Crosby, who is definitely my top 5 Crosbys, singing way back home.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
She is a synth. That's why she left home.
Kasumi had honest questions about herself. She came here for answers. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can...
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. And I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi.
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. I know.
Sure. I hadn't thought about it like that. I'm sorry.
So, was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps you were in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here. My job is to make sure they all remain safe.
Hey, no argument from me.
Good. Glad to... You have Dima's...
Never mind.
All right.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Because you're not really their daughter. You're a synth.
Yeah. Exactly. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I know it must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes. I believe I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. What if I told you...
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to. Well, there, and that's... What if Dima is...
None of this sounds like my problem.
Fine. Do this for me, and... I'll pay you. It'll be worth your time.
I'll pay.
Trust me. Now listen, I've tried to do some digging on my own, but I haven't gotten far. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I'm not saying anyone is a synth. You know, I'm not saying it's...
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you found anything.
Office. You know, it's well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all. Everybody. Kind of. It's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird. Anyway, it's well, it's something to think about, I guess.
So, this next one, I mean, you make the song called Rocket 69, and I don't even,
Katie is far
I just
away
can't.
enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
exit.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the Children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Skeeter Davis, a name I still find confusing. how about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while. Some people, who are totally not me, thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway. I'm glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talk. Like, ever. Ella Fitzgerald has a happy song about being mad, I think. I'm not sure I get it.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
The term hellhole comes to mind.
Perhaps a bit harsh, but the environment certainly can be.
Sure.
This island, with all, and it will continue. And then...
Wow. What a tremendous waste of time.
Perhaps, if you're extremely short-sighted. Or maybe you have some better plan for helping future generations. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human... Since Dima has approved of you.
Never mind.
I'll get back to it then.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I would... was expecting, but it means there's hope, right? Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, as far as I know, of course, I mean, they may actually. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer to just sit here and play.
Why do these objects keep moving?
Because I forget. There's music.
Benny Hutton is on now. Singing about a man, right?
That's stupid!
It's Benny Hutton. That's why this one.
Should we just talk later?
That's a good attitude. Hope can get you through the worst of times.
Believe me, I know. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. But I heard rumors of Chase, and now here I am.
You're lucky to have found a place in the world.
Yeah, I guess. This just wasn't where I thought I'd end up. Any of it. I've just got to keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
New guy, right?
Look.
Hi. You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
I'm sorry to hear that you suffered.
Thanks, but it doesn't matter now. I'm here, and I'm safe. And I'm never leaving. I'll see you around, okay?
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
I'll probably be leaving soon.
That's for the best. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Too bad it's not your call to make, isn't it?
You're right. Dima says you can stay, so you can stay. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are.
Yeah, I hear you.
Is that so?
Right.
Anyway, let me know if you need some.
Let's see what you got.
Let's do some business.
try something or what?
Let's see what you got.
It's not much, but it's the best I can do.
Frankie Carl wrote a song about tomorrow. Or at least, I guess, his version of tomorrow, which is pretty different from mine.
Hey, Dima.
Yeah. What is it?
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
All right, I'm listening.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base in the old... Guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. It's not going to... I've loaded the program with some...
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the children of Adam at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, Don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If it weren't for Dima, most of us would probably be dead.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? I wonder if you'll... I'll bet that's it. And then...
Sure.
I'm sorry.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
instead, well,
Nice.
it has something to do with the Institute. I'd run the other way. This is Johnny Mercer singing about personality. If you got it, you should appreciate it, because it's not necessarily common.
Got it. That's it.
Richter, please, you can't do this. We've been
It's
loyal...
Grand Zealot to you, and your dedication has come into doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return to Adam.
Richter, this is insane. You can't expect us to...
Will there be anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you, Grand Zealot.
You. What are you doing here? Did Far Harbor send you?
It's okay. I'm not from Far Harbor. I'm from the Commonwealth.
Quite the journey. So, explain to me what you're doing here. You come seeking a place among Adam's children?
I'm interested in joining. Sign me up.
Decisions of who may enter our family, we leave to Adam.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll do what Adam requires.
Then let us hope he deems you fit. There is a... from the spring.
That was Uranium Fever by Elton Britt. Yes, right. So hey, so there's this bit of news that it might interest you. Hang on a second, I'll go back. But maybe someone didn't that those guys were tough, so I guess whoever killed them had to be even tougher, right? And there's I don't even know if this is true or not, but there's this rumor. That's just what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not. Segway. That was music. I guess.
Needs a password. Must be some clue around here. Needs a password. Must be some clue around here. Needs a password. Must be some clue around here.
Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true. Not just something Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while. Some people who are totally not me thought that. Well, they thought that he might be dead or destroyed. Glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talked. Like, never. Here's the, it's the ink spots.
M-O-T-H-E-R. Mother? Could that be the password?
You're back. More than I expected. Did Adam reveal something to you?
I drank from the spring, and a woman led me to this icon. Does this mean something?
A woman? Led you to that icon? What woman? What did you see?
You just heard crawl out.
It was otherworldly. The woman, she was like a living shadow, cloaked in mist.
Adam above. You really did see her. The Mother of the Fog. The Mother is a messenger from Adam. Acts as a guide to those important to his plans and the future of this family. She's the one who led the first of us to this place. And if she revealed herself to you, then I'd say the path he's laying for you is clear. If you are prepared to take the next step, then I believe there is a place for you among Adam's children.
You know, I think I'm gonna pass.
Shame. Well, should you decide to heed Adam's call, return.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm...
Pardon me.
So you finally realize the truth of Adam's plan for you? Are you prepared to join his children?
I am ready to follow his path.
Then it will be so. Head inside and present the icon to the High Confessor once his sermon is done. He'll be interested to see that. Once you've spoken with him, you should come see me. Have a task I think you'd be useful for. And here, some more appropriate attire. But know this, we are all devoted servants to Adam here. Messenger or no, actions against the family will not be tolerated. Welcome.
Believe the confessor is wrapping up his sermon. You should head inside.
They are doomed, brothers and sisters, and they know it. The people of Far Harbor need only peer out their windows to look upon the face of Adam himself, given form in holy fog. Yet no matter how inevitable Adam's reign in this land may be, they deny it. Scoff at us behind their condensers. Kill our missionaries. Slay those who only wish to bring them the light. No longer. After years of skulking in the shadows like whipped dogs, our purpose is clear. And I know the key to our victory lies within the nucleus itself. We will claim the secrets hidden away by that accursed robot, and with them, we will wipe Far Harbor from the island. Adam's veil will roll down its streets, holy fog cleansing the land of their heresy. And when we are finally granted division, it will be as heroes. A new day dawns, brothers and sisters. Glory to Atom! Glory to Atom! Adam! Adam!
Ah, our family has gotten a little bigger. Welcome.
Wait. You're the one they're saying saw the mother. Good omen.
Give no respite to those who would harm our family.
Adam's grace doesn't stop bullets. That's where I come in. Check the stock.
Let's see what you have.
Balance the sights myself.
Pardon me.
Gearing up? Should have what you need to stay alive.
I'll take a look, sure.
Arsenal of Adam, at your fingertips.
Guide my shots true.
None shall escape his wrath. None shall escape his wrath. None shall escape his wrath.
Excuse me.
Was wondering when I'd get to meet our newest member. I'm Sister Mai, and rumor has it, you're the one who caught the attention of the Mother of the Fog. You happen to catch the Grand Zealot's, loyalty test too?
Do you require something?
The wounds from my last pilgrimage, they haven't healed quite right.
Do not fear, child.
Yeah, I saw it.
Look, it's a lesson worth learning now. Trust is a big deal in this family. Our members need to know how to just stay on the hike now.
Let's see what you got.
Here you go.
Another good one. Another good one from Betty Hutton.
Hi there.
Ah, The latest addition to our little family. Welcome, child.
Uh-huh. Not feeling great at the moment.
Tell me what troubles you.
Too much radiation. I feel sick.
I understand.
Right.
You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all.
What else, child?
Just hurt all over.
Hmm.
I'm not saying you're embellishing. Well, no, okay. I guess I am. Never mind. Here's
What more can I do?
That was it.
Very well, then.
Zealot Ware seems so interested in Brother Devon's fast. I wonder if he's thinking about joining him.
I know that you can hear me. Please, please, deliver me from this.
Let his light guide you.